Innovation is driven by bold men. George Wilshire was a man of his time. When he created the first batch of Black Bull Whisky, he knew the bold 100 proof strength would elevate his brand above the competition. In 1919, he was ready for America, but they weren't ready for him. When Prohibition ended, New York was full of possibilities. Black Bull was trademarked in 1933 and its reputation built. They created their own tradition of entrepreneurship. By the 1960s, the tradition of bold choices continued as their whisky poured across the world. Black Bull always brought out the rebel nature in us all. Bottling at the higher proof concentrated the flavour and texture. Bold men laid the groundwork for that texture. Now, 150 years later, their hard work marches on. Times change, quality is constant. No bull, just whiskey.
Hi, my name is Moji Shand. I'm the CEO of Duncan Taylor Scotch Whisky and Black Bull Scotch Whisky. I am also the founder and managing member of Shand Import, the importer of this brand into the United States of America. The brand was massive in the early days. Black Bull is a brand that has withstood the test of time. Brand building wasn't so big in the 1800s, right? So this is probably one of the very few brands that dates back to that period. It's a recipe that is genuinely history in a bottle. Abe Rosenberg had the company, I believe he had acquired it in the 60s, and it was well into the 90s when he passed away. It was a big brand. US recognized it. The brand went silent after his death. And ultimately, the Duncan Taylor was acquired by Ewan Shand in 2002. And when he acquired the company, Duncan Taylor, Black Bull was inherited and it was part of the portfolio. But the juice in there is what it was back in 1864. So it was in the 70s that my parents made the bold decision to move from Iran and to come to US. We moved here for the American dream, and I proved to myself and to others that it was achievable twice over. From me being the female CEO of the company, to the head of our accounts department, to the head of our production department, head of sales department, our company is being led by women. Black Bull is a brand that has withstood the test of time. It may have been bold men who created the brand and carried it to this date, but it is bold women within our industry today that are helping carry it forward. With over 1 million liters in reserve, Black Bull is poised to have a solid presence in US. That's a good whiskey.